right now? The beach. Oh, look at this. Look at all this sweat. Look at all this sweat.
Off me, Louie. I just hate when you're on me, Louie. Louie, get off me. You're such a good dog, but Louie, get off me. Louie, stop. Stop, Louie. Hey,
Welcome, everybody. I don't know. Oh, I'm so glad that somebody's here. Pineapples, let me know if you hear an echo. Well, of course you're going to hear an echo, but you know what I mean, like the audio echo, because I'm on a couple of devices and I'm just hoping that my audio is okay. So let's get into it. So I'm not going to be here long. Um, you know, there's been a story that's been out for a couple of days regarding Amora. Oh, hold on, let me get into it. Let me stop sharing this one. Hold on. So there's this mother who wanted to give her kids away because she was just tired. And I did a video on the mommy that was into tarot. She had her own business with it. And right before the eclipse, she harmed her family. And so I want to talk a little bit about that as well. So please don't forget to hit the like on the way in. Happy Mother's Day to all the mommies out there. I hope you guys enjoyed your day. I'm going to share. I already have my copyright disclaimer up. I'm going to pop it up there again just in case I'm claiming fair use. And I'm going to share and commentate on the video of her driving, of what like led up to her wanting to take her kids she wanted to drop the kids off at the fire station. And so after that, I did some more research and I noticed that she also did an interview. She did an interview. I might just get into the interview. I want to. She's able to do an interview. I'm happy that she was able to not harm her children and get the help. But let's see what she has to say, because I know many of you guys all saw the video of her and how she was frustrated and tears, and she was sharing with everyone how she didn't get that much help. So I'm going to go ahead and share this interview that she has with, let me see, get into it, and let's see what she has to say in this interview.
To the CPS office and going ahead and giving your kids to CPS. I talk to you because I felt like there was a lot of negativity surrounding this video, and it was very commendable to me. So I wanted to have you on to share your story. How you doing, Lex?
I'm doing good. Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. It was important for me to let you share your story. So I guess tell me what led up to you deciding to go ahead and give your kids to CPS. Where were you at mentally where you were like, you know what, I need help and this is what I need to do to make it better for my family?
So honestly,
And before we get into it, please, in the comments, just let me know, how do you feel about her doing an interview? Do you think that's appropriate for her to be doing interviews so soon after giving her kids, dropping her kids off at CPS? Or do you think that she should be getting her mental health together? Is she looking like she is trying to, get fame from her from this issue? That she from the issue of her not being able to deal with caring for her children because she's so overwhelmed?
Well, as far as the mental state, I'm perfectly sane. Ain't nothing wrong with me. It's just I love my kids so much. I just got tired. I want more for them. So it was like I want more for them so much that it was eating me alive, like my very existence. And I'm every day I'm waking up and going to sleep. I'm like, hell no, this can't be it. Fuck that. Like no,
Mm.
I'm not going for that. It was just so honestly before this, a lot of people don't know outside of the two colleges, I was also working two jobs.
Mm.
Now,
Using the toolkit in
Well, so far, I know we're only 4 minutes into this, but so far it doesn't seem like um, her situation sounds like any other single mom situation out in this world. So let's see what else she has to say.
I've already let the world know that all I know is the hood. I've grown up in the hood, so obviously, you know, I'm on welfare. I get food stamps and stuff, and you know, I was getting childcare with JFS. This would now be my second time going through some pure straight BS because of like JFS and stuff. And so this time they took for no reason my child care was still active, but they took my kids off the roster. And I'm like, okay, why'd y'all do that? So you can't get a hold of them for like ever. So it's like
Oh my gosh, I know. Like, I'm not gonna answer the phone. This is what happens. Hey, Ebony, you can hear me now. Yeah, you know how it is. You're a content creator, and it is Mother's Day, so people are calling. But that call, I don't have to pick up. Um, so every time we get a phone call, it knocks our sound out, and we have to take ourselves back out and come back in, and takes ourselves back out and come back in. So, KP, do you know how long ago she gave her kids away before this interview? I don't know. But hopefully we can find out a little bit more listening to this interview. So let me go ahead and put this back up. One moment. Let me get this back up.
once they did that, I ended up losing both my jobs, and I'm like, okay. And before that, like I was a lot of people don't I do music, I model and stuff. So like on behind the scenes, my music and stuff was progressing. That's also how I was able to get my house. Like when I got my house, I paid 6,500 cash for it. And
Mm.
my rent is 1,500 monthly plus I'm paying literally like almost $3,000 bills in a month alone.
Mm.
So yeah, so like when JFS kind of did, I'm like, damn, like that really was like my everything. Like, I'm not a lazy person. It wasn't providing for my kids or being a mom that was the problem. That's my lifeline. Like I've been a mom since I was 15. My identity is mom. So
Mm.
that's what I identify as, Um, but it was just like once they did that, I was like, okay, well, shoot, okay, if I get this bill, and I'm like, okay, well, I still got 25 over here. I need to get like it was like
It start to stack up.
yeah. So it was just like okay, I'm not doing this no more. So best believe by the time I do come back for my kids, we're not going to be in the hood no more. I am not going to say we're going to be like, Kylie Jenner rich, shout out to her, but um, period. But it's not like I'm going to be Kylie Jenner rich, but I'm not, you will not see me here in Columbus or
Yeah.
the ghetto parts of Columbus.
Yeah. So I guess give me, how many kids do you have for
I
people?
have 5 kids,
Mm.
5 beautiful, very intelligent kids.
And in the videos, you also said that the fathers don't help.
No. Um, so a lot of the people I'm actually so happy to be able to actually shed light on this. Um, so a lot of people I've been a mom since I was 15. My oldest 2 kids actually came from rape.
Mm.
Yeah. And
Wow.
yes, a lot of people some of the people who are closest to me know, of course, but my oldest 2 kids came from rape. So I struggled with all of that.
Mm.
And I was secretly working 2 jobs while doing.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you that it's good. I just put this together really quick. I just saw that this was kind of, viral breaking news. I don't know how shortly after she dropped off her kids that she did this interview. I mean, it could have been a month, but it just seems like it's coming, to the internet within the past 48 hours. But she, I don't know if you heard, she just shared that two of her children came from, yeah, I thought she had two. She only mentioned two, I thought. No, there's a video that I'll try to find while we're listening to this. A video she mentioned that she's had been a mom since she was 18. And she just mentioned that two of her children were from an SA. And so I don't know if she's going to share with us how that plays into that might play a part of what's going on with her. But in the beginning of this video, she did share that her mental health was good and she's good. But she is sharing, like like she just said, that her two children were from SA. And I'm going to rewind that so you can hear it.
Yes, a lot of people, some of the people who are closest to me know, of course, but my oldest 2 kids came from rape. On this, um, so a lot of people, I've been a mom since I was 15. My oldest 2 kids actually came from rape.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's been a mom since she was 15. So when I saw that 8-minute video of her, yelling in the car about what's going on, I thought I heard 18, but she's actually been a mom since she was 15, and those first two children were from an SA.
And
Wow.
yes, a lot of people, some of the people who are closest to me know, of course, but my oldest 2 kids came from rape. So I struggled with all of that.
Mm.
And I was secretly working 2 jobs while doing high school. So
Mm.
on my 18th birthday, guess what I did? I got me an apartment. I paid my rent up for a year and 3 months. And you damn right, I took my babies and I ran. What else was I
Mm.
going to do?
Yeah, I'm glad that I'm listening to this video because, we only get so much snips and bits when you're just listening to hope everybody else and just trying to figure out what happened. So she just shared with us, if you're just now joining us, that she was 15 years old. Her first children came from SA. And yeah, Pine, it doesn't seem like she has much support at all.
Do sit here and keep dealing with that shit? No,
Yeah.
no, I'm
Mm.
not. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
um, so I did. I took my kids and I ran. Then I met I met my youngest son's dad, and he was no better. He turned out to be just more of a monster. And
Mm.
a lot of people's like, oh, the way you talk about him, if people understood what this man did while he was alive, and I'm not even talking about the female.
I'm glad I'm hearing this because I didn't know what the backstory was, because I remember also she had mentioned that she wanted to spit on the grave of her baby's father, because, and then send a picture or a video to the mom of her spitting on the grave. So right now it seems like she's going to share with us the challenges and the struggles that she's went through. I wonder if she's talking about that baby daddy that's passed on, that she wanted to spit on his grave.
Females, and because
Mhm.
I'm sorry, that's kind of just like what every man does. No man is made to be monogamous. So it's the other stuff that follow behind closed doors.
Yeah.
So a lot of people, he had a drug issue, you know.
Mm.
I couldn't deal with that. So a lot around the time that he died, me and him, I was kind of like, I found my voice, I found my worth. Like I was kind of leaving him. It was like a real big messy situation. Um, and I'm not. We can all act like baby mamas and baby dads don't say some of the most fucked up, hurtful. Can I cuss on the radio?
Go
Okay.
ahead.
So I'm not gonna make it seem like everybody don't know baby moms and they say all fucked up and hurtful shit to each other. No, because we
I grew up always on the bigger side as a kid.
Yeah, this is a lot. Wow. You never know until you hear somebody's testimony of what they've been through. So, yeah, I don't know if she's going to go back and say anything about that, but we'll see. This is a 14-minute interview. Uh, so the baby's father, who passed away, that she said she wanted to spit on in the grave, he had drug issues and he wasn't faithful to her. And so that answers that question of why she felt that she wanted to do that.
and stuff. But those who know, they know. So I'm not gonna make it seem like everybody don't know baby moms and they say all fucked up and hurtful shit to each other. No, because we've been there. We've be done it. Maybe not you, because you don't have kids and stuff. But those who know, they know. So we're not even gonna do that. But a lot of the stuff that he did behind closed doors, and even as far as the other people, like a lot of the people that are trying to tell the world the story that they know about me, they literally, I can't, there's not one person that is literally speaking on me that knows what the hell they're talking about. I can
Mm.
I go I promise you, not even this man's mother. I mean, unfortunately it is sad that he's passed away, but um like I said, we when I found my voice and I found my worth, that's around the time that he died. And he had also had overdose 3 months prior to that when I was in Florida. And I got blamed for that.
Mm.
Yeah, so it's like a lot of people don't realize, like, a lot of the stuff that I'm dealing with. Like his mom, once
That's heavy, to be blamed for someone else's decision to continue their addiction, and that's not her fault.
detectives came to, because detectives, detectives and FBI, they actually took over around the time that he died. They actually took over all my emails, all my social medias, my phone. Like my phone was tapped. Like they really was like not playing. And your girl ain't do it. Y'all, it was somebody, but it wasn't me.
Mm.
So I don't know, they're gonna have to figure out that narrative. But and it's like the same people that are saying they know me or this and that, trying to tell my story, are the same people I couldn't ask for help. The same people
Mm.
who said they had my kids are the same people I couldn't ask for help.
Mm.
And I'm like, shit, I wish you had my kids. I wish you was helping me. I mean, if I did have that village that everybody's saying they that I got, I wouldn't have been I wouldn't be where I am right now. I would not be sitting here with talking to you, like literally having to tell my story.
Mm.
So I haven't really like seen too much like on social media that I've actually cared about.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, let me probably go ahead and straighten that out.
Yeah. Well, also another huge thing on social media is obviously there's a conversation going around that you gave up your kids and then you went to shake your ass and talked about shaking your ass online. So
Yeah, this is something that's been going around. A lot of people are saying that why, some people are saying, why feel sorry for her? She's just out there kicking it. Pineapple says she made some bad choices as well. If she was already struggling with two, why add three more? I agree.
Clear that up for me, or is there something that you want to say to that? Is it true? Is that you gave your kids the CPS and you hit the streets? Like, what's really the tea on that?
Okay, so obviously, yes, I did give my kids to CPS. But it's not to go shake my ass. It's to, give us a better future. So I mean, don't get me wrong. If I do gotta go shake my ass in Futures King of Diamonds Club and bring home maybe 20,000 or something, best believe I'm gonna take that 20,000 and put that into a business, and I'm gonna triple that, and I'm gonna triple
Mm,
that what I just tripled.
yeah.
So no, I ain't shake my ass. And I mean, look, even if I did, I'm I'm a grown ass woman. And you know what? What if I'm out there shaking my ass because I can't deal with the fucking fact that I just gave my only lifeline away? I gave my only backbone away. Like
Mm.
I wake up every day and go to sleep. Eating, not eating, but breathing children. Like, they're always in the same vicinity. I've never been away from my kids, except for when the same people who are saying they had my kids are the same ones who falsely had my kids taken away from me. I fought for a year and a half to get my kids back, just for these people to send me back a letter saying all the allegations that were against you were found unsubstantiated.
Mm.
So I'm
You know, I don't know. I'm on the fence. For like one side of it, I'm happy that she did not harm her children and she gave them to someone else, because we all know about Danielle Johnson, a couple hours before the eclipse, what she did to her family. Um, so what do you guys think?
actually still working with lawyers because yes, I do have a lawsuit in hand. I mean, so like everybody's about to get a piece of the pie of that they had. I'm just it's just gonna mean my kids at the end of the day eat whipped cream when I shouldn't eat it. So I guess
Mm.
crazy ass analogy, but you know, um,
Welcome, SC Johnson. I haven't heard of what the ages of the children are, but I know these facts, that she's 27 years old and her first child was at the age of 15. So they have to be, the oldest is at least like 11 or 12, and she has five children. So she has all children under the age, starting probably age of, let's see, 15. Wow, she's 15. So I know I can count, y'all. So yeah, the child must be like 12 years old at least. I think she's 27. She said she started at 15. She had a child also at 18. She has five kids. They all have to be at least around the ages of like 12. And she has to have some toddlers, but I know that they're young. Yeah, she's been having children her whole life.
That's what it is for you.
but it's like honestly, with or without like this exposure, it's crazy that my exposure having came from me having to do one of the hardest things in my life. Because one of the biggest things is they said I had like posted it for attention. I would obviously if they I don't know okay, the people who seem to be so invested, they're not invested enough because they obviously didn't see my videos prior to that crying out for hours for help. Like
Mm.
they don't know I cried out for years for help. Like actually the cops actually called the dads. And a lot of people was like, oh, the dads keep trying to call her and trying to get them. They probably are now that it's viral, but literally 20, 30 minutes before I walked into CPS, they was telling the cops, no, we don't want them.
Mm.
The twins that, oh, we don't want them. Me and my baby mom, we got kids on the way now.
So I don't know if you guys heard that, but she also has twins. So of the five children, she has twins. That can't be easy. But something isn't right. I agree. There's a lot to the story that that is that should probably come to light to make us understand more. All those years. Mhm.
da, da. I'm like, why the fuck y'all having more kids? You're not even trying to take care of the ones you got now.
Mm.
But it's I'm not trying to bash nobody. I'm only telling my story. So the truth can never be a diss. So if you salty about the pages that you wrote in my book, maybe you might want to change your character.
Oof.
I'm sorry, like I ain't the one.
Yeah, I think she just said if you saw the pages in her book, maybe we would want to change our narrative. She just shared that she's been crying out for years, and if people saw what she was, what she was saying years before, they pretty much would change their narrative. So let's see what else she has to say.
So
Okay.
it's like
Okay. Now, I do want to talk about this as well. Obviously, there has been a lot of negativity, but let's talk about positivity really quick.
yes.
Let's talk about literally the people who have reached out to you and said that they see you. Has anybody notable or someone we would know have reached out to you?
Yeah, actually I've been in contact with a couple people. Luckily for me, I'm only just going one day at a time, taking it a step. But I do have some people, who's reached out. Mona Scott has reached out. Um, oh
Wow.
goodness, some artists, Eli Frost, Wook. Um, I talked to Ugly Money Nietzsche, and I've actually been talking to him for quite some time behind the scenes, and he's always just been trying to motivate me, push me. He's been a decent support,
Yeah.
spiritually, like trying to help me keep that mindset. And even just a couple newly signed artists, and just even artists from our city, um
And even,
they've
I
yeah.
was going to say, and I've seen a lot of support as well as negatively, even online. So I love that for you because it's important that you get support because a lot of Black women don't ask for help and don't receive it. So I want to commend you. I wanted to say that, listen, I wanted to give you a platform where you could speak freely and not be judged. I want it to be an open space for you here at Power, especially because we're in your hometown. But if people want to help you, if people want to donate, what do you need for your kids? How can people help you after seeing this video and make sure that your kids actually get back to you?
Honestly, just like I've said, I've posted my Cash App, my PayPal. I'll
Recordings just got better. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce that local recordings are now available on StreamYard. Have you ever done a recording where your guest
Y'all probably think I'm probably about to go live it up in Miami. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm about to take that money. I've actually had two
No, I'm gonna have
with
to
this
look
station
into that. I
that I've
don't.
been trying to open. One was my skincare business, and the other one was my clothing line. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna invest that money into
No,
them
I
because
don't.
at the end of the day, all of
I
this is
don't
coming back to my kids.
remember.
Because when I leave this earth, I'm trying to create generational wealth so they can be comfortable.
Okay, hopefully you could hear me. No, I don't remember Andrea Yates. I'm gonna have to look into that. And Pineapples typed in, sounds like she was on a verge of a mental breakdown. And it does sound like that. And that's why I said earlier that it's good that she dropped them off in a safe place, even though we don't like the road of how she did it. The children are all safe. Of course, they probably don't understand why their moms did what she did. Um, but they're safe. I'm glad that the kids are safe. Reach out to offer money, offer help. Like, what did they reach out for? Yeah, she didn't really elaborate on that. Let's see. Well, she's saying that people are probably think she's going to live it up. So let's see what else she has to say.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, my kids, we do need some clothes because we did just, well, not just, but like I want to say back in September, I had some crazy ass stuff with my landlord. He, scammed me, did all type of crazy stuff. So I'm like, I didn't have what I needed to go get that truck and stuff at that moment, and I walked away from everything. And I said, "It's fine, baby. We gonna build back up," and we did. And of course, messing with JFS, that's still up in the air. But but I'm not gonna say it's just JFS because my landlord, they actually was putting siding on my house. They caught my house on fire. So I lost my work from
Jesus.
home job that I was actually using to pay for my rent. So
Wow.
he's like, I was like, hey, I got another job. You just gotta wait till the 16th. He's like, we're not gonna wait till the 16th. And I'm like, but it's y'all's fault. Like I don't know. So I don't know. But I mean,
So you posted your tell everybody your Cash App.
it's Alexis Wright 23.
Okay. Okay. And then where can they find you on social media?
My Instagram is Lamborghini _Lex, also known as Queen Stacks. And then my Facebook.
You guys, I don't know if this sits well with me. How do you guys feel about her getting, trying to get, financial support, and she doesn't have her kids? Do you guys think it would be better if there was like a foundation fund for her children? Because right now her children aren't in her care. They're in foster care right now. How do you guys feel about her asking for financial help right now? And she doesn't have her children and they're in the custody of the state right now.
Look, is Amora Lex.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Lex, for coming to talk to me. Wait, what do you want to
Oh,
say?
and I'm sorry, really quick. Can I
Just
say
real
this?
quick, yeah.
So there's this big message I do want to get out because I have seen all you guys' messages. I'm not really worried about the negative ones, but the ones who about the women that I have inspired. Um, some of you guys have said some things. Listen, I am not at all any way, shape, or form inspiring y'all to give up y'all's kids without a plan. What I'm doing right now, I did what I did because I knew I had a plan. I knew what I was doing. And this plan was 11 years in the making. So some of y'all don't give y'all kids up with no plan. You and make sure you're doing what you got to do so you can come back for them. Because like, well, I'm not trying to inspire parentless kids out here because these
Mm,
kids are the future. So y'all got to have a plan. Like y'all can't just do it and just yeah, y'all just have a plan for real.
okay. Well, Lex, thank you again so much, boo. I appreciate you for coming to the Lemonade Stand and sharing your story. And yes, if you feel inclined to help her, make sure you follow her on social media and donate so she can get her kids back. That's why she was recording y'all, okay? Because she wanted to make sure she had notation. Lex, thank you so much again, boo.
Thank you so much.
Well, there you have it. She had a plan. She says she has a disclaimer. I'm glad that she did give that disclaimer. Of course, nobody will want to think that she would be encouraging that, but it is, it's a unique story. Um, and I'm glad that this story did not turn out like Danielle Johnson. Danielle Johnson is the mom who did not really give too many signs. She gave a couple of signs on TikTok. I was talking about this, a couple of days after it happened. And I'm glad that those other children are safe, because she could have been on the verge of a mental breakdown. And her plan was to keep her children alive. I cannot say the same for Danielle Johnson. So I hope you guys are doing well out there, and I hope you have a happy Mother's Day. I just wanted to give my commentary on this and get a clear understanding, or a better understanding, on what she was going through and what her mindset was. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, like, and subscribe. See you guys in the next video.